It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll see the Golden Eagles Offensive Player of the Year. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Golden Eagles and the Browns, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us down under in the beachside city of Melbourne, Australia. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Golden Eagles of Melbourne. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. It's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is. But to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they talked about it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Back to throw. Atkins. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Golden Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. So here come the Browns now for their first drive. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
The numbers for Walker from last week's effort. 15 carries, 73 yards.
Sitting 10th in the league in rushing isn't bad, but it's also not as high as where he knows he should be with how talented he is. There's definitely enough gear there, and hopefully their game plan gives him an opportunity to hit it and put together one of his best performances of the season.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fletcher. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Certainly worth noting he's now one catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's going to try and take off with it. And he'll take it into the end zone touchdown. Their mobile quarterback, 37 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The numbers for Cooks in that game last week, 15 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown.
So he scored his 8th touchdown on the ground last week, and most guys I know, they want to get into round numbers. So, you know, 10 is really the goal, and this is one sport where being selfish and scoring touchdowns is a good thing. Look for he and the offense to try and get him in there at least twice in this game.
Throwing on first down, Atkins. And his throw is incomplete. You look at this Browns defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
A sea of defenders had intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Off-play action. Fletcher finding Waddle crossing the field and bringing it in. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. On first down, Fletcher forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Back to throw. Fletcher. He completes this one to Mingo. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. To throw on third down. Fletcher working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fletcher. This will be caught at about the 5. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. Back to throw again. This is caught. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Operating from the gun, Fletcher. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Donovan Peoples-Jones. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns have taken the lead. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Melbourne's offense back out on the field now. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they do.
And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. Becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Golden Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The throw right sideline here is complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Fletcher. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 40 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Walker. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Walker once more. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Kenneth Walker, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front. Koo now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. That time a 6-play drive. And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Melbourne ready to go again on offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking,
well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
To throw on second down, Fletcher. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Looking to throw. Fletcher in trouble, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Fletcher. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So nothing doing there, and it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Melbourne ready to go again on offense. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening.
There he goes, left side. Inside the 20. Touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Golden Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Cleveland offense making their way out as we eat closer and closer to intermission. Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Operating from the gun. Fletcher dancing to it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Isaiah Foskey able to record his 5th sack of the season. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. On the counter, it's Walker. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Oh, good move. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And a good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket. No reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And now they'll shift things around. On 1st and 10, Atkins. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Browns. Ken Walker with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Browns have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 10. Throwing again. Atkins. Throw left side complete. That's Russell. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before break. Atkins. He finds his man complete. It's Rhodes. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So thanks to the late touchdown. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And down inside the 15 he goes. 50 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Looking to throw. Evans. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Golden Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Off the play fake. Fletcher. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Fletcher buying time to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Isaiah Foskey picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Fletcher. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
On 3rd down, Fletcher. That is caught. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Fletcher. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. And fights through one man. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. Melbourne ready to go again on offense. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to...
And they'll take it in the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Golden Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Throwing on 1st down. Fletcher. Throw out, and it's a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it...
Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the defense. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 77 yards. And the Browns have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the three-score lead. Now it's down to two, but three-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And Melbourne ready to go again on offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A gain of 3, second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Operating from the gun, Atkins. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. They bring their punter out there now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Fletcher over the middle and complete to Waddle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fletcher. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Fletcher. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down very close to the spot he needed. And it's going to wind up being enough. Maybe by less than a football. But a conversion nonetheless on 4th and 3. Aleem McNeil in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Steps away to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Here we go. This is fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Throwing to start the drive. Atkins. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Give him 32 on the play. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The quick slant caught. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll try and run for it.
And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year.
And the Golden Eagles are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Gets past one man. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
On second down, Swift.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Meanwhile, take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
On fourth down, Atkins. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Golden Eagles have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.